great Walt here tonight. Thank you, Walt. Thank you. He says he recently just switched over in 1993. That was 18 years ago, Walt. It's a long time. You're old. Well, nice to say. Well, you know, folks, a big rumor is Sarah Palin may run for president in 2012. Well, as you know, she is a former beauty queen. If she wins, it would make history because it would mark the first time a beauty queen could actually bring about world peace. They've all talked about it. But she could make it happen. Did you see her campaigning with John McCain? I call them Beauty and the Deceased. Didn't know they look? And my favorite Democrat of the past year, Senator John Edwards. Wow, a personal injury attorney who turned out to be a sleazeball. Who could have seen that coming? I was stunned by that revelation. Because, you know, now the big rumor is there's the John Edwards sex tape out there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, this is something people never seen before. A lawyer screwing people. Wow. Then you have our Vice President Joe Biden, a man with 35 years of experience in Washington. You combine that with Barack Obama, you were looking at 36 years of experience. You know? And as you know, President Obama's first official act as president, closing Guantanamo Bay. See, that's when you know the economy is in bad shape, when even terrorists are losing their homes. You see what I'm saying? Then you have of course, you have that Delaware Senator candidate, the anti-masturbation candidate, Christine O'Donnell. She is against masturbation. Well, you thought the war on drugs was unwinnable. Oh my God. Let me tell you something, what I do in the privacy of that voting booth is my own business. I can pull any lever I want, exactly. And first of all, why would the Tea Party be against masturbation? Isn't that the Tea Party's whole thing? If you want something done right, you do it yourself. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Exactly. Exactly. How many masturbators we have here tonight? I know these three guys here. There you go. These three right here. Good, nice to see you, folks. I'm not going to shake your hand, but nice to see you, folks. Hey, it's a different world. You know, I'm not a wise guy. I'm at LAX, the guy's got the wand, okay, they take off my shoes, I go through the little house, kind of stand there. Then the guy's my toilet bag goes, hey, what are these, what are these? I go, those are nose clippers, no, we have to break those. No, you can't bring nose clippers on the break. Why? Why did they take our nose clippers? Have you seen these terrorists? Do these people even look like they know what nose clippers are? You know? It seems to me, if you have nose clippers, you are not a terrorist. And look. I'm not for racial profiling. That's not what America's about. You have to be reasonable. I mean, if you're at the airport and your first name's Mohammed, unless your last name's Ali, you're going to be there in an extra 20 minutes, okay? That's just the way it is. Just the way it is. And of course, then you have these suicide, like the guy that's on trial right now, the underwear bomber. You know the story on this guy? Remember Christmas Day? I guess he had the bomb in his underwear, and I guess a hero passenger grabbed the guy from coach, dragged him through the plane up into the first class section. See, I had no idea that's how you upgraded on Delta. I thought it was some kind of point system. And in that wonderfully classic American legal tradition, the man has pled not guilty. He had a bomb in his underpants, okay? As you're putting your shirt tail in this morning, did you feel any wires in here? A stick of dynamite sticking out anywhere? Really? Really? How about guilty with an explanation, you hate us, okay? I can understand that. And then you have the suicide bomber in Saudi Arabia. Luckily, he just killed himself. Had the bomb hidden in his rectum. The bomb was hidden in his rectum. Let's hope this doesn't start a trend, okay? I mean, it's bad enough you go to the airport, you have to take your shoes off. What's this going to be like? Are we going to be backing through now? Is that what's going to be? Exactly. Airlines doing a hell of a job. What do we had? 5 or 6 drunken pilot incidents in last year. How about America West? The pilot and the co-pilot both drunk. They wouldn't even have caught these guys at the FAA. I'd seen them going round and round in the baggage carousel. I mean, how frightening is that? Get on the plane to hear the announcement. This is your captain speaking. My name is Bob, and I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, thank you, Bob! You know, I watched news a couple weeks ago, and I see these 2 American airline pilots come on, and they say, we are now looking to the passengers to be our first line of defense. Hey, when did I get this job? It's bad enough I go to the market, I have to pack my own groceries out to pump my own gas. Oh, here's your ticket, by the way, you may be called upon to kill a terrorist too when you get on the plane. And what am I supposed to kill him with? They took my nose clippers, hello? I'm gonna break off a little liquor bottle, come on, Ahmed. And U.S. Airways, they've got a new slogan. And then I see, what, 6 months ago in Denver, a Continental Airlines flight, the plane cracked in half on the runway trying to take off. Plane literally cracked in half trying to take off. How fat are we getting in this country, huh? How we can't get our asses off the ground? How embarrassing is that? Well, 6 months ago, or 9 months ago rather, Qantas Airlines had a 9-foot hole blow out the side of the plane at 30,000 feet. A 9-foot hole at 30,000 feet, but they said, oh, not to worry, it was not terrorist related. Oh, thank God for that, huh? Good to know it was just simple maintenance neglect. You know, I feel so much better. You know what it is? They just have that officious attitude. They act like they run their business well. You know, I called American Airlines one day. I said, yeah, I want to see about your 3 o'clock flight, LA to New York. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We do not have a 3 o'clock Los Angeles to New York. This American Airlines? Yes, it is. You don't have a 3 o'clock? No, sir, I am sorry. We do not. I said, oh, geez, I'm sorry. What time's your next flight, LA to New York? We have a 3:02. Oh, no, gee, that's much too late, really. You have anything between the 3 and the 3:02. Shut up. Hey, it's a different world we live in, folks. White-collar crime is up, and that's just in the church. Hey, you go to confession now, the priest goes, that's nothing, let me tell you what I did. No one has to hear about that. Oh, speaking of that, how about that famous priest in Miami that caused a big scandal when he married a woman in his congregation? You know this story? Yeah. I guess a famous priest has a TV show, married a woman. Hey, God bless him. I'm glad the man is happy. But here's my question. As a priest, how did he make that initial contact with the woman? I mean, do priests use the same corny lines that regular guys use? Whoa! I must have died and gone to heaven. How would you like to give up something for Lent? You know, I put the lick in Catholic. See, it sounds terrible. It sounds terrible. And speaking of that,